rocking with the Locked and Loaded already. If you're new to my channel, bienvenidos. If you're one of my awesome subscribers, welcome back. I bought these new folders. For my CPR business, I had gotten these folders for free. And I put their paperwork that they have to give me back at the end in here. But it's a few things. Number one, maybe because it's, the composition type or the lettering or the design of it is like pages for the notebook. So people desire to write their name on them and take the notes throughout the class on the folder. And I get it, but the folder is not for them. The folder is to return back to me so that I can have all of their documents together, especially when I have a big class of like 10 or more. It helps me to keep each person's things individual. So, like right here, look, I had to scratch the person's name out because they put their name and they weren't supposed to. I ended up buying these folders. It comes up with a box of 25 of them. Normally they're like about, I want to say like $15 at Staples, but I got it for $4 for the box, brand new, for $4 on Marketplace. So I'm hoping that with the solid outside, it will help to prevent them from writing on it. And of course, I'm gonna tell them not to write on it. I'm also thinking if I should laminate the exam, because I just want them to write on the exam sheet, not on the exam itself. And there's still people who start doing the exam, like there's a whole sheet for them to do, this is what they submit. And I tell them not to write on the exam itself, which is big. It's like 6 pages. But yet I still have people that circled at least 1 or 2 or the whole exam on this. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to laminate it because I feel like it's going to be a lot of money. Not a lot, but more than I want to spend, put it like that. So let me show y'all what goes into a folder and how I do it in case you're considering to become a CPR instructor. So the first thing you do is you put in the sheet that tells them how to download their card from AHA. Me personally, I like to put that to the left because when I give them their folder, I tell them that everything to the left, they get to keep, everything to the right comes back to me. Then I put the check sheet. So they can have an infant check sheet. They have an adult check sheet. I kind of put it in the order of things that they're going to need so that the class can kind of go smoothly. So if you're considering becoming a CPR instructor, this is what you got to do. Thank you, Gerardo. Can you hear me? For why you say you don't know what I'm saying, can you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. I have it sitting on the table, so hopefully you can hear me. How are you? Okay, so I'm just showing you guys really quickly how I set up my folders. Y'all know I teach CPR as my own business. I'm a nurse, but I also have a business teaching CPR. So you don't have to be in the medical field. You don't have to be a nurse. You don't have to be, you could just be a lay person. You could be a teacher, whatever you want, and teach CPR. Oh, okay, you can hear me. Good. Well, you got my attention. Thank you. That made me smile. I appreciate it. So yeah, it's a good side business because everybody needs to be CPR certified, especially if they're in the medical field. If they're going to nursing school, medical school, to be a medical assistant, a phlebotomist, whatever it is, they have to be CPR certified and they have to recertify every 2 years. Then I think also if you work in a gym, if you are a teacher, a lifeguard, all of those people have to be CPR certified as well. Then there's also, I had someone come from construction that they do their OSHA certification and first aid and CPR, then they get a bonus or a raise in their pay if they do it. So he came to me as well. So I'm saying all that to say, you should consider becoming a CPR instructor. The hardest part is finding people to take your class, but once you have a location, y'all know I have a commercial space because I have another business that I'm in the process of getting approved and open. So I do my classes here meanwhile. Ever since I did that and I put my classes on AHA's website, I've consistently had a class, at least 2 to 3 classes every week. On the flip side, I only have, and again, every win is a win, so I'm celebrating it. But I've only had like, the classes are one person at a time. You have to go out and hustle to get the big classes. The big classes is where the money comes in, because you can make 1,000, 1,200 in 2 hours. What other job do you know that makes 1,000, 1,200, 1,400 in 2 hours? So again, I'm encouraging you to consider becoming a CPR instructor. So in any case, I'm showing you guys how you, I got a text message, how you set up the folder. So again, I put on the right side of the folder how they download their card. And so I tell them, I mean the left, if they're looking at it. Everything to the left is yours, everything to the right is mine. So you have the adult checklist, you have the child checklist, or the infant. Actually, we don't do a checklist for the child because the child is pretty much the same as the adult with a little tweaks. Then what I do is I put the exam in. But before I put the exam, I put the sheet so that they hopefully don't write on it, but I told you they still write on it anyway. So you put the sheet, the exam, and then at the end they do the class eval. They don't write their name, it's anonymous. And then the class is over. So I do all of this like this, and I put it to the right. So when people come in, I have these folders already done, so that if someone calls me right now and says, can you run a class for 20 people? I already have it. Let me tell y'all this next thing that I do. Y'all know that I like to save money, right? So one of the hardest or the most, after you buy your mannequins and the DVDs, the next part that costs a lot of money with teaching CPR is papers. You see, I'm dealing with a lot of papers, and there's no way around it. There is no way to download a form and fill it out online, or, you know. I knew I was going to get a call. As soon as I come on the phone, I get a call. In any case, so the paperwork, it kind of becomes a pain because okay, let's say when I have a class of about 10 to 20 something people, each person is 5 sheets of paperwork that I need to submit on their behalf. Plus there's a roster as well. So that's a lot of paperwork. Hey, how are you? So what I started to do is I found a library, y'all, that lets you print 50 pages every day for free. I'm doing well, in yourself. How are you? What are you up to today? Are you working? Are you in school? What are you doing? I'm here stacking folders for my business because I have someone coming at 3 o'clock. So I decided to chat with y'all while I get ready. So I'm a doctor. No, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. Yeah, so I go to the library probably every day or every other day, and I print my 50 pages, and I stock it up. And let me show y'all what I do. Did I leave the thing? Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all something else. Don't go away, stay there. Okay, so I go to the library being abused. Oh! I don't know. You got a verse, you got a YouTube channel, the Ohio, you said you're being abused, which I hope isn't the case. In Nebraska. So yeah, I go to the library and I print the copies every day, and I organize them in a folder like this so that I have the folders like these stacked with everything I need. Then I also have additional copies in here So imagine every day, even if you don't need it, you don't have no big class coming up, but you go, you print at least 5 of each sheet, put it in here so that I'm ready. Then I have a scanner at home. Like I have a little, one of them little printers, the all-in-one little printers that I bought on Marketplace about 2 years ago. It could print, it could scan, but I have to scan one sheet at a time like this from an app on my phone. Again, when it's one person and it's only 5 sheets, that's bad and not too bad. You're from Kentucky? Okay, what's up, Tristan? How's your day going? What you up to today? Are you working? You in school? What you doing? So when it's one person, it isn't bad. No, because I didn't get it. It said being abused, but then it went on to a verse, and then it said Jim Crow, then it says a YouTube. So I don't know. I don't know if they're playing with me. I don't know if they're serious. That's why, I was like, because I didn't know if they're like trolling me. Again, I hope that's not true, because that wouldn't be funny. But, people get up here and they just want your attention. In any case, so when it's a big class, it's hard to scan it. Okay, so I'm not a mean person. I'm a mandated reporter. If somebody's serious, I will always report to try to get them help. But, yeah. So today, I realized that I could go to the library, that same library, and I could scan all the documents very easy. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because I was about to buy a printer. I really do need to buy a printer. Do y'all want a tour of my commercial space? It's not ready yet. It's in the works. So every time I find something I need, I put it where it belongs. So the next thing is I need to get internet in here, first of all. But it's not easy, I have my bills at home, then I have the commercial space as well. So I'm trying to, balance things out. When I need to get internet, I'll get internet. But as long as I can stretch it, I'm trying to not do that. You're at home? Okay, cool. Not bad. It's hot today. Is it hot where you're at? So, what was I saying? I need to get a printer, but I want to get a quality commercial printer. And right now, I'm not about to invest the money to get it right this week. At first, I was going to, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I have all of these things I need to send off to Panama for my mom that costs a lot of money. Every barrel that we send to Panama is about $250, and we're going to send either 2 or 3. Then we're also going to send furniture. So in any case, I'm not buying the printer today. But I realized I could go to the library and I could scan at the library and I could print my 50 pages. So I went and I did that. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 folders done. Before, I used to travel with 10 folders. At first, hi Adam. At first, I used to travel with 10 folders, but now I have a contract with this nursing home that I do a morning class from 9 to 11, and then I do a second class from 12 to 2. So when I have the 10 folders, in between class, I have 1 hour to wipe down all the mannequins, change out the lungs, wipe down the AED, wipe down the bag mask, and then restock the folders for another 10 people. That's too much. So I'm gonna make 24 folders. That way 12 go out. I put those aside and I have another 12 ready. So all I have to do is wipe down my mannequins and play the video and I'm ready to go. We gotta think about how to stay ahead. As you go with this CPR thing, you'll think of new ways to do what you gotta do. That's what I'm learning. So, trial and error, that's what they call it. It's definitely trial and error. But y'all, talk to me. How's your day going? That's enough about me. I feel like all I'm doing is talking about me. Tell Tell me what y'all are up to, what you're doing. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? You're 38, Tristan. Oh, okay. Santana. I like the last name Santana. Where are you from, or where is your family from? So, man, what's the subject we have today? Yeah, come on, y'all. Pick a subject. Let's talk. We done talked about my folders, so now I'm going to stack them while we talk. And then I got to get my mannequins ready before the person comes. So I at least want to chat with y'all about something before it's time for me to go. Pick a topic. What y'all gonna eat for dinner today? Let's start there. Tell me that. What's the plan? Who's cooking? Who's buying food? Who's going on a date? Give me the tea. Let me live vicariously through you guys. Oh no, I don't need this one. And tell me what you guys did for the weekend. Adam, you started off. Break the ice. Tell me what you did this weekend, Adam. Us, things about what about me? No, tell me what you did for the weekend, Adam. You gotta break the ice. Tell me what you did for the weekend, and then everybody's gonna talk after that. Trust me. Adam, what do you do for work? Do you have your own business? Do you work? Are you in school? What do you do for work? Oh, you said you're at work right now? Oh, okay. You're from Lexington? Okay, Tristan, that's what's up. What did you do this weekend, Tristan? I'm a fitness trainer in my own gym. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm trying to work on becoming disciplined. I'm supposed to actually start in the 1st of October. My goal is to walk on my little walking pad in the house 30 minutes to an hour every day. Now, mind you, I say that all the time, and then it doesn't necessarily happen. So I need you to give me some secrets for what I can do to be more disciplined. I'm at home with the family. That's all. Oh, okay. That's cool. Spending time with the family is good. That's priceless. I had my mom with me since June. I had surgery and she came to take care of me. She drove me crazy sometimes, but I'm grateful. I think I'm gonna need more prints. So that means I'm gonna have to go. Pizza. What type of pizza do you like, Tristan? And is it like ordered pizza, or are you gonna do like a one of them frozen, heated up type of pizzas at home? I'm really picky about pizza. I don't eat any and any pizza. Some pizza does, like the sauce doesn't taste seasoned. You know, some people put like oregano, salt, pepper, other things in their sauce and let it sit and marinate. And then other people, they just open tomato sauce and that's it. I have a plane travel to countryside, but because of bad weather. Oh, you had plans to travel to the countryside. Where are you from, Adam? Yeah, I hope everybody is safe. Again, I hope this storm also passes because my mom is going to travel. My wife makes pizza homemade. You're lucky. How long have you been married? I hope y'all don't fall. How long have you been married, Adam? Where is that? 19 years. Ooh, tell me the secret to marriage. What's the secret? How do you keep it going? Because these days, marriages don't even last 19 minutes, 19 days, let alone 19 years. So what's the secret? Hook me up so I can know. Do you have kids? There's no secret? There is a secret. Well, okay, what's the keys to a happy lasting marriage of 19 years? Because if it was easy, everybody would do it. Yes, I have two. I have a boy and a girl. Okay. So yeah, pretend that they're asking you, Dad, what do we need to do to get married and stay married? What would you say to them? Just be kindly. Oh, you know what? That is good advice, to be kind. A lot of people aren't kind. A lot of people are in relationships and they aren't kind. Tristan, you went to church? I did too. Do you go to church on Sundays or Saturdays? I go to church on Saturdays. I never get nervous with my family. Well, that's good. That's good. That means you feel safe with your family. That's important, to feel safe with somebody. Sometimes people feel more safe with others than they do with their own partner. And then that's when you know they're in trouble. I gotta keep an eye on the time because y'all know I could talk and then I'll hear the person here and I'm not ready. What else? Tell me some more, Adam. And be patient with household issues. Very true. Yep. I think sometimes when there's a problem or an issue, people want to see it want to see it get resolved like this. But like what you're saying, some things you got to give it to time. You have to be patient and let it work itself out. You know, you pray on it and that's it. Oh, thank you. I received that. Thank you. Okay, so we did these. Trying to see what I need to print next so that I could have the 24 folders like what I'm saying. All right, let's do one folder at a time. I do adults. Oh, from Pizza Hut. Okay. I remember one time I went to Myrtle Beach for spring break, and that was the best Pizza Hut. To this day, I think about that pizza. It was like a little pan pizza that had crust, and it was, But normally, I'm not, again, a big pizza fan because some people don't get the sauce right. Am I married? No, I'm not married. Nope. That's why I'm asking for the keys. I want the secrets so that I know. Tristan, what type of pizza do you get? Cheese? You get meatballs? What? Let me know. Give me the details. Oh, you go to church on Sundays? Okay. I'm trying to work on doing things on the weekend. I feel like every weekend I say I'm gonna do things. Let me tell y'all how bad it is. I planned out my work schedule that I only work on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Because in my mind, I was like, I'm gonna start doing things on weekends. I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna, live it up and have an extended weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then go back to work on Tuesday. Oh, hey, thank you, you too. The true one, thank you. So I planned that, but I don't do anything on weekends. I go to church on Saturday, and that's it. I think also a lot of times I'm so busy that I'm just happy to sit at home and watch TV because it doesn't get to happen often. So my Sunday ends up being just put my feet up and stay at home. But then when the week rolls around again, I'm like, I didn't do anything this weekend. I need hobbies. I need friends. I'm always in my own world. Sometimes people are exhausting. I hate to say it, but they are. And to avoid that, I just hang by myself. Okay. Tristan, did you subscribe to my channel? And Adam, did you subscribe too? And do y'all have channels? If you have channels, I'll subscribe to your channel as well. I think we're gonna do 2 more folders and then we're gonna start prepping for the class. That way they don't come and find everything in a mess. You don't have a channel? Oh, okay. No worries. That's all right. Did you subscribe to my channel, Adam? What's my channel? The Locked and Loaded RN. So what I talk about on my channel is nursing, since I'm a nurse. I talk about nursing. I'm in Connecticut. I show you guys some videos of where the places I go to see my clients or my patients. I talk about everything. We talk about everything. We sit in the car and we talk. Thank you, Adam. We just chat. We go on a day-to-day road trip together. I told y'all I be in my own world, so y'all are my friends. We do this stuff together. Gregory, what's up? Where are you from, Greg? I mean, I know you're from Jamaica, but like, are you in the U.S.? And if so, what state? I appreciate your support and your love so much. You always come through and big me up, so thank you. How's your day going? I hope you're not working too hard. I wish I could be live when I teach the class. What country I'm from? I'm from Panama. From Panama. That's in Central America. I remember growing up, I felt like nobody knew where Panama was, which is weird because in history class, we had to study the Panama Canal. So I don't get, unless people just didn't pay attention. But I used to say, I'm from Panama. They used to be like, where? I used to be like, Panama. They'd be like, where is that? They used to be like, what were you learning in history? But now, surprisingly, I'm seeing a lot of people going on girls' trips with their friends to Panama, going to bachelor parties in Panama. So it's starting to get some traffic for tourism, which might be good and might be bad because I feel like when everybody wants to go to your country, the tickets become expensive. Everything goes up because now it's on the radar, where Panama used to be low key. Like, unless you're trying to go around Christmas time, then the tickets would be a little bit more. But normally a ticket is about $500-600, where other people, it costs a lot more for them to go to their country. So I'm happy that people are starting to know about Panama, but I'm like, I hope everybody ain't gonna run to Panama now. Leave some tickets for me. I think that's it for my my paper clips. Let me see, I might have some in here. Look at this. I always have little lists for my things to do. Oh, you thought I was from the US? I am in the US, but I was born in Panama. Isn't this cute to-do list? So every day I write myself a list of things I'm supposed to do. Ooh, I'm dropping y'all. I actually need to get something for my purse, so hold on. Trying to see if I have more paper clips. I don't know if y'all can stay against this, if it's gonna move. It's gonna move. There we go. I gotta get my nails done. I was supposed to go today, but I think I might be off from work tomorrow. So I might just go tomorrow. I thought I had more than one paper clip in here. Oh, you know where it might be? It might be on the papers in my car. That's all right. I'll bring them later on. Don't leave, y'all. I'll be back. Okay, well, I guess this is my last paper clip. So after this folder, I'll make more later on. I'll bring more the next time I come. Do I have paper clips in here? I think I have them at my house. Missing a page. Oh, okay. All right, good. Well, at least I have a lot of folders. I have, let's see, how many more? One. Wait, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I did 15, and I'm gonna use one today, so I'm gonna have to refill what I did today. And then I have more that I have to fill up. But y'all know I'm gonna go back to the library and print out some more free prints. I told y'all they're gonna end up kicking me out. Every day I go there like, hi. I don't even live in the city that I go to. Every day I go like clockwork, and I'll be like, hi, and sit down and print 50 prints, and then I go home or go to my office. Until they stop giving me 50 free prints. Now, my library, where I'm from, you get, I think it's 6 sheets for free. That's all you get. I'm trying to think, should I put the rest in? Let's see if I can do it real quick. I'm trying to clean up before the person comes, but maybe I could do it really quickly. Okay, bye, Tristan. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you subscribe so I can talk to you again another time. I need to like have a system. I'm getting confused in the order that I put them in. Thank you, Tristan. Have a good day. Don't work too hard neither. The longer I live, I don't mind to work hard, but I don't be working too hard. No, I'm a nurse, and then I have a business teaching CPR, so I'm putting my folders together for my class. When people come to take a class with me, they have a bunch of paperwork that they have to fill out that I submit for them to get their CPR card. So I'm prepping my folders so that when people call me, I'm ready to go, because I do work still as a nurse. So I don't want to, have to stop and put these things together. I try to do things to save myself time, because it's just me. I don't have an assistant. I don't have anybody that helps me to prepare. I'm a one-woman show. So I try to organize myself to help it flow better. No, I'm not a teacher. I'm a nurse. Oh, but I teach CPR. So yeah, in a way, I do teach CPR, but I work as a nurse. So these are folders that are done, but they just need a paper clip. Yeah, I'm a nurse. What do you do, Adam? Was it you? Oh yeah, you said you own a gym. It was you. I was trying to remember if it was you or Tristan. You're the one that said you own a gym. That's cool. How long have you had the gym? What made you think of that? And what is the hardest part of running your own gym?